Hello Cancer, welcome to your September 16th through 30th reading. This is a collective reading for all Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Anybody cross-watching or anybody that just so happens to catch my video randomly, there's a message for you if this showed up for you. I have asked the universe to give me messages for anyone who's watching. So, this is a monthly tarot reading, or actually bi-monthly, or bi-weekly, sorry, 16th through 30th. And I have only one rule. I give out the reading. You listen to it, and what resonates with you belongs to you, and what doesn't belongs to someone else who's watching. Not everything that's in here is going to resonate for everybody. There are thousands of people watching. So your only job is to be discerning as to what belongs to you and what doesn't. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine energy, spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you for being present today for Cancer, to allow them to have their information they seek, to help them remain on their highest possible path. Thank you to our higher selves and to divine energy for our presence and guidance. And your information is always welcome here, divine. We are so pleased to have you with us. Okay, so Cancer, here's your here and now energy. Okay, and this would be your love life, relationship, and or spiritual life. This is your career and finance. And your underlying energy is the beautiful Star card. This card's been coming up, so a lot of people are having pivotal moments here with your spirituality. This is literally the water bearer. So Cancer, this is all about you, and you've got that water energy. This is your literal new. It's like having a star be born, okay? A star is born. So literally, it's that implosion or explosion within your soul that ignites that passion within you, that literally starts the ball rolling for you, manifesting your destiny and moving toward that. And this is the enlightenment that comes with that, okay? And this is literally having your soul's wish granted. So this is quite spectacular, and I'm very happy that you have this as your underlying energy. So it will definitely play out through the rest of the reading. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Wands, a lot of fast-moving energy. This usually means communication, back and forth, or just fast-moving, like fast as air. So this can literally mean a journey, travel, any kind of negotiation. It has to do with work sometimes because of the rods. So it looks like you've got something big going on here at work, so there's definitely something happening. You've got the Hermit, and the Hermit has to do with allowing yourself to, this is all about this card here, to follow your own path, okay? So we get distracted as parents, as you know, friends, siblings, anybody in family. Sometimes we get focused on what everyone else needs, and we lose track of what our actual mission is here. So this is all about focusing back on your own path, allowing your inner light to be reignited, and to begin your own kind of sabbatical with yourself, okay? And kind of recenter on what you want your life to be focused on. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is all about being grounded with relationships, any kind of job situation. This is literally him holding on to this money. Now, the one thing it's been on my heart, and Spirit has been speaking to me about it, to pass it along, and I think it's a really great thing. So, my message to you from Spirit, for myself, is whenever you're visualizing your money, please don't limit sources that are not known to you. So allow yourself to visualize and think, I am blessed with abundance and prosperity from sources both known and unknown. Because if you limit yourself to strictly your paycheck, I only have this much money, I'm on a fixed income, well, guess what? Your wish is my command. The universe says, okay, that's what you get. So please, abundance from sources known and unknown. Do yourself that favor. So now we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about having your money being tended to, your pruning and tending and babying and pampering and making sure nothing's eating the money and it's well taken care of, but it's not quite ripe yet. So this is all about focusing on keeping your money safe and sound, and completely focusing on taking good care of it. So that's a good energy here. Now, in your love life and relationships, we've got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is about expansion, and it's literally looking out into the future about, what else can I do with my life? What adventure do I want to go on? Literally looking for something either work-oriented or something that requires action, okay? Moving out of where you are and doing something a little bit out of your comfort zone. And this is, and some people, this would be literally you're searching, okay? So the Seven of Cups is all about divine gifts being given to you. Now these gifts come in at separate times in your life whenever the timing is right for it. And sometimes they'll come in several at a time or close together. And they do seem overwhelming because of all of the abundance and wonderful things that happen here. So that's really the only downfall of this card, is that it seems like it's overwhelming. And that can happen when you're in a new relationship, when because you're used to being alone, and you're all of a sudden there's somebody laying in your bed. They're on the side that you want to sleep on. They might snore or breathe loud. Breathing loud is a thing, guys. Okay. They could be tossing, they might be a tosser-turner. It's just all kinds of stuff. Maybe you're the one going into the new, sleeping arrangement, and the bed doesn't quite fit your needs. There's just all these different things. So it is overwhelming, even though it's a good thing. There's space has to be made for one or the other person. It is a learning curve. So just give yourself permission and communicate well and try to get past it. See that it's a blessing, and don't get angry with each other. Just try to communicate kindly, as though you would love them. So we don't want to, don't start no trouble, won't be no trouble. That's the old motto, right? Okay, so we got Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups is literally, the cups are running over. Can you see that? They are literally overflowing beautifully. They're just pouring out. So this is this blessing being celebrated, okay? And if it's a person, it would be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because that's your sign. The cups are your actual sign. So that's in the suit. This wand here would be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the coins would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You've got the Sun card next. Now the Sun card is very amazing, because the Sun card is all about having divine alignment with the universe, okay? So having divine alignment means, so you, instead of just having a regular key, you literally have the master key. So this opens not only one door, but the whole stinking place, okay? So literally all of these little planets are coming into alignment so that you have a straight shot to happiness, joy. This is literally the happiest card in the deck. It's restoration, it's rejuvenation, it's a new beginning, it's a victory, it's all those wonderful things, and it's just as happy as it can get. So if some of you are having something going on at work and you're trying to make it to the final outcome is fantastic. So keep doing what you do. Okay, so the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is literally money coming in. It's slow because he's wearing all that gold. It's very heavy. And that horse is like, oh dear God. You see he's got his head raised and his mouth open like, oh, you're so heavy. So it takes him a while. He can't do a full run, but he can trot along. It might take a minute for the money to catch up. And you might, because of that delay, you might be worried that it's not happening, okay? So this is you kind of in a panic going, God, I'm praying. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. Why is nothing happening? What's going on? Why am I not hearing anything? It's being worked on. This is literally the light of the divine shining through to let you know it's there. And it's just not all in place yet. So you got to wait for these other things to get in place for it to connect, okay? Don't lose your patience. Now we have our clarifiers. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine energy, spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you for your presence and allowing Cancer and anyone who's watching this video to have the information they seek to help them remain on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, divine energy. Wonderful. 4 of rods. That's wonderful energy. Okay, so you've got the 4 of Cups here, and the cup says your sign, okay? So, literally, this is having the universe offering you something, and you are not looking up to see that it's being offered to you. It's like you're completely not aware. It's literally like your eyes are closed. Maybe you're falling asleep there, not really realizing there's another cup coming. So, please look around, be aware, alert, and ready to receive your blessing. Because a lot of times we miss our blessing because we don't know how to receive it. Source is known and unknown. Remember that. So here's the 8 of rods, or wands. Same thing. 4 of rods on top. So this is literally a threshold to pass through, or somebody getting into a relationship. The 4 is the 4 is the foundational. Sometimes when I'm doing the readings, it only happens when I'm doing the readings, something happens in my throat chakra where I have to swallow. It's almost like a hiccup, but it's really not. It's more, I don't know, it's weird. Somebody told me that was an energy from channeling, so pardon me for getting on a rant. We've got the 4 of rods here, which is literally a threshold. So this is something new you're going to walk through, you're going to have, which is this here, okay? This is all change. All of these things are change. So that tower is change. So anytime you get in this threshold energy, there's something that happens. What happens is you have anxiety and fear and nausea, and you can even need to go to the bathroom, and like emergency bathroom, like everybody get out of my way, I've got to go, or there's going to be an accident and it might be you. This is really that it's like stage fright, okay? So the only way to get through this threshold energy is to literally get through it. Don't pause, don't hesitate, don't linger. Literally barge in and just like jump in on the deep end, okay? Jumping off that high dive. Just jump. Do it to get out of that energy, because the longer you stand in that transition, the more powerful and intense that feeling gets. Okay, so here is the Hermit, where you're looking at your own path and your own light, and you're tending to your own knitting. As we say in Texas, tending to your own knitting. Knitting. So here is the 3 of Pentacles. Paying attention to detail. That's really kind of what this is. Paying attention to your own, focusing on your own. But the 3 is an expansion. Okay? That's a good thing. You've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is being anchored in solid ground, being solid and steadfast in your relationships, in your work, in your home life, in your finances. Then you've got the King of Swords here. So for some of you, this may represent someone in uniform. It could be a lawyer, it could be a judge, it could be a police officer, doctor, scientific engineer, anything like that. Anybody that's very sharp-minded and or a protector of truth and justice, okay? This is literally the patron saint of all service members, Archangel Michael. And here's the Seven of Pentacles, where you're, it's not quite ready yet. You're negotiating something, though, because this is literally that same energy coming back, okay? So that's confirming it. And this is the literal threshold that you're going to go through as soon as it's ready, okay? So it looks like some of you are literally getting a new job or changing jobs. So you've got the Three of Wands here and the Queen of Wands here. It says rods, but it's the same thing. Rods are wands. Now, he's going forth, okay? So this can be man or woman. It doesn't matter. It's male, female energy. Souls do not have gender. So this is soul energy. And the Queen of Rods is literally all about having every detail taken care of. She's a type A personality. She has a list. She has to tick everything off or she just loses her mind, okay? She can also be an entrepreneur, but whatever you've got going, if you're going to somebody else, you know, like you've got the new relationship happening and traveling to them, or they're traveling to you and you're waiting for them at the shoreline, really like they're coming in on the boat. This is what I'm talking about. The two people have to get comfortable with each other, and a type A personality is always a harder sell. So that's okay, though. They're just very meticulous. So here's the cup energy, all that blessing and wonderfulness, and a little bit of anxiety and remorse. This is a little melancholy, okay? So it's always hard to accept change, but you can do it. Then there's the Three of Cups, which is, okay, here we are, happy, 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 celebration. And the King of Rods. So, Cancer, the energy that you are showing here for your Cancer energy is the Rods energy. You're matching the King and Queen here in the same suit. But there's a female in between. So I don't know if it's a mom or a family member or what's going on here. But it's literally blessings here, but this female's in the middle who's kind of separating you. So I don't know what's going on for some of you. That can be a child that's involved, maybe. One of your children that's not really accepting the whole union, or is sad because they always want their parents to get back together, and when they realize that someone else is coming in and they're actually making that bond, that their hope for that is gone. So I also see that here with this Four of Cups. So this is literally that whole thing about I've got all these blessings, but I'm not really, I'm kind of melancholy and I'm not really looking up to that. So it could be definitely, I'm hearing someone's child is the one that's objecting. And they're not having a big fit. They're just being a little, you know, having the blues. It's okay. They got to learn how to make changes in life too. And that's the way it goes. So it's not that they don't like the other person. It's just that it's going to change the household. And they know that it's going to change the household. So you've got the Sun card and the Tower card. So here's the Sun, bringing in the beautiful happiness, all the joy and wonderfulness. And here's the Tower. And the Tower is all about knocking down all the obstacles. So when these things come into alignment, this literally knocks this out. Just completely collapses it, flattens it, moves it. It's gone. Obliterates it. Okay. So here's the Knight of Pentacles coming at you. And here's the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is all about having very supportive people around you. And this can also mean children. So I don't know where that comes into work, but some of you may work with children. Literally, they may be grown-ups who act like children, but this doesn't show bad, negative people at work. So you've got 5 of Pentacles, which is literally you going, okay, when is this happening? I wanted to have it. Here comes the offer. That's the solid offer. So the cup is being extended, and the new position, for some of you, it may be a promotion, or just may be that maybe you were temp and now you get to have full time. So however it happens, it is a blessing. And Cancer, you have a fabulous second half of September coming in. Lots of action and communication. Lots of new changes that are good for you, even though they're scary. Just go for it. Dive in. Do what you have to do to get over the fear. Don't allow yourself to linger too long. Many blessings to you. Namaste. And I hope that each one of you will email me what the circumstances are with this, because, well, you can comment on the bottom, but you can email me too. I really enjoy hearing the stories that match these, because it's so many of you out there that are watching. There's no way I could pinpoint each and every single individual's thing. And if you need a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com. And many blessings to you. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just hit 26,000 viewers today, and I couldn't be more blessed for each and every one of you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Many, many blessings, and I'll see you in October. Bye-bye.